What's up, everybody? It's King Dio, and today I got Marco's Pizza. Babe, what you doing?
What? You didn't tell me when to say it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's King Dio, and today I got Marco's Pizza.
Hey, KD family.
The Swan. She misses y'all, and I miss her, and I can't wait for her to come back so that we can spend more time together. But yeah, I'm gonna let her do what she does while she gonna have to mute her side. But yeah, so I got Marco's Pizza. Haven't had Marco's Pizza in a while, so I got the pepperoni Magnifesto, and I got the big cheese, and I got ranch dipping and the pizza dipping sauce, baby. So we gonna do it big. We gonna do it big. I'll try to do it big, I'll say. Hey, babe,
Huh?
you have to mute yourself.
Oh, shit. Sorry, babe. Okay, I love you. I'm eating. Bye.
All right. Let me go mute it so I don't disturb her. All right, so about to go and roll up the sleeves. I got my mason jar with ice. I got a little Coke zero sugar bottle that I stole from my mom. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get it in. I don't see how people able to pour like cold drinks into like their cups and stuff and just keep pouring and it pours perfectly. Like when I do it, it just foams up so quick. So I'm just gonna put that to the side. Let's go in for the big cheese at Marco's, which in my opinion is probably the best cheese pizza in the pizza game. I got it with the white sauce. Take a bite, Swan. She eating pizza too. Lord. I'm put this over here because I don't want to get no pizza stuff in my drink. Man, that's phenomenal. Y'all have no idea if you don't eat Marco's. I'll say if you don't have Marco's, to know just how good Marco's is. And this is a pizza sauce that I can dip with. Their pizza sauce is so top notch. Now, as far as pizza sauce and stuff go, obviously, your Pizza Hut, especially your Papa John's and Domino's, are ahead of Marco's because they have more options. But I wanted to get the hot honey. Wait, oh, this is the fiery. Oh, so this is the fiery one with the ghost pepper cheese, Carolina Reaper cheese blend. So it got a nice kick. That's so damn good, bro. Pizza. So I plan for this to be the only video that I make that's based off food that I bought or ordered or whatever. Because I'm trying to, I'm trying to save as much money as I can for, when my baby comes back. Not gonna be easy, but bear with me. Like I said, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to a lot of my older videos, repurpose them into shorts, as well as, you know, as well as just make like little mashup videos and stuff. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I have to show as much love as possible. But I love y'all too, and I appreciate y'all so much. And if y'all have Marcos and y'all never had it, y'all have to try it. Somehow, some way, y'all have to try it because it's so good. I love pizza. That's not news to none of y'all. Y'all know this. Also, by me pushing back on spending money to buy food, to make videos and stuff, I can better control, my diet and stuff like that, so I can finally start to lose a lot of this weight and stuff that I want. Now, she doesn't want me to lose weight, to be honest. She likes the stomach and all that kind of stuff. And I love that she loves that about me, but I still want to, get leaner. By the way, on that same so that time we made the video at Shake Shack in the hotel, later that night, she ordered some pizza for us, and I decided Pizza Hut for whatever reason, and it was probably one of the most trash Pizza Hut orders I ever got. She had the personal little pan with the little wings, and I got just a regular medium pepperoni pizza, the ultimate pepperoni, or it's not called ultimate pepperoni, it's called pepperoni lovers. I don't know what it was, but that it just wasn't hitting on nothing. She didn't like her food. I didn't like my food. I didn't want to jump to conclusions and think, oh man, pizza is trash. Now they fell off. No, I'm in a different location. I'm in New Orleans, and I'm, you know. So yeah, so when other like YouTube and stuff say that locations matter when it comes to like getting food and stuff, it does. Plus the time of night, so probably was whatever, but I know Pizza Hut's better than that, but it's definitely turned me off from Pizza Hut for a while, so man, this is so good. I mean, just so cheesy, it's perfectly baked. You see how the bottom is like a consistent bake on it. The Parmesan dusting and everything is just immaculate. So she had Wingstop, and seeing her try to eat those big ass wings is funny as hell. My poor Swan, she can't stand big wings. I don't either, but it's her leftovers. So, but it's been a very emotional time, you know, and that's what's so hard about a long distance relationship. I've been doing long distance relationships, but I haven't ever met the people I was dating for. So this is such a new and surreal experience. But when you plan on meeting each other and you finally meet each other, you do everything or most of everything you said you want to do with each other, at least in terms of like a first meeting. And then, like I say, if I look at it from my perspective, I realize I've definitely been stuck in a place that I didn't want to be stuck in because I wasn't even alive. But sleepless nights, having things that remind you of the person, leaving certain stuff behind so your smell is on it and you smell it and it reminds you of them. It makes you miss them even more. It's hard. But I got great supporters. There's people in my life that want to see us win. And I love that, you know. When I tell you that I want to give her the world, I want to give her the world. For me, it's been so long since I've been in love like this to where I can just 100% focus on the person and not have outside interference. And what I mean by outside interference is that certain things, you know, kind of make you go in one direction or other, which could create cracks in a relationship, which then could create a breakup or whatever, you know? Because after I had the worst breakup that I experienced, I was struggling to get back to a place where I could trust women again. And I can trust that if I love this woman, she's going to love me back. She's not going to leave me and I'm not going to leave her. And, you know, so I ain't gonna lie, she looked kind of good tearing up that way. She can't hear me because we got stuff muted, but oh yeah. So y'all continue to support us, support me. You know, I'm trying to do everything I'm supposed to do that I was been supposed to do. I'm gonna go to driving school, so I'm gonna get my license. I'm gonna work towards getting myself a car. I'm gonna work towards getting some kind of apartment or something that I can have. So when she comes, she has a place to call home. You know, and then from there, we can work together towards our true home. You know, so I believe in such of the positive strength and love that Swan has brought into my life. You know, I feel like she's getting me out of a hole that I'm too scared to get out of on my own. Because first you come to accept the person as they are. You accept them. You don't look at their shortcomings or things and be so quick to turn away. Then you give them the support and the reassurance and the foundation to be able to grow, to be able to improve, to be able to reach heights and levels that they were always too afraid to reach, you know? And being able to reach it with a person that believes in you so much is magical. it's not the same. It's not the same as her being here with me, but I'm still grateful, you know, that I got to meet her in the first place. And I'm not trying to get emotional or nothing, but I just want to finally get this life thing right, you know? Like, I want to finally be married and have kids and have a beautiful home, you know? I look at people like Samuel L. Jackson and Denzel Washington and people who've been married 20, 30, 40 plus years, you know, and still can look each other in the eyes and love each other and you know, be all about each other. Like, that's what I want that, you know? So I'm always looking forward towards energy of people who can provide something similar. You know, I don't want to be surrounded by people who are single, they're living a bachelor life, or, you know, they don't care to be married or to have kids or to have a sustainable family or lifestyle, nothing like that, you know. And that's okay, it's your business, it's your life, but I just want more. She's been trying to blame me. She tried to blame me for like all the eating and stuff she been doing, saying, "Oh no, I ain't never have an appetite like that until you." And you know, she was talking about, "Oh, I never get two drinks. You know, when I eat, I always just do one drink or whatever." So now she's getting like two drinks because you know when I have like my little soda cans, I always have two. I'm not taking credit for none of that. Like, nice try, nice try. I'm not taking credit for that. But we at 19. I'm just gonna let it rock. I didn't make a chill, laid back, full on mukbang in a while, so what we doing? Of course, I don't expect nobody to sit down and watch all this, but they stuck a piece of jalapeno on this pizza. I ain't mad at that. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to, I wanted to have like a pizza. I wanted to get their wings. They got something called like a pizzoli or something, so it's kind of like a rolled up pizza sandwich or something. And something else I think they have that I wanted to try. I wanted to, you know, but that would have been too much for a little bit of change I have left. So it was either gonna be pizza or probably like Five Guys or something. Maybe Burger King, maybe McDonald's. But I settled on Marco's. So I also figured I'm not gonna be able to eat like this for a while, so might as well just pick out. So yes, this is how my pizza rankings will go for the pizza chains that I have access to and that I've eaten, right? For me, if we go off the taste of the pizza, Marco's is easily number one. Easily, you know? It's got the best sauce. The pepperonis are fire. The cheese is amazing. The crust, pretty damn good. But it just presents itself with the best flavor of their pizzas, in my opinion, you know? So number two for me would be Papa John's. They started to become my favorite when the shakaroni came out. And then when they brought it back, and then it started being the thing that they were gonna keep bringing it back, and just eating the other pizzas too, doing little combinations and stuff. Like, man, Papa John's is fire. Then you got the Papa D's, which is fire. You know, the dessert lineup is pretty fire, amongst other things. So like, yeah, man, Papa John's all day. They have a slightly sweeter crust, sweeter pizza sauce than the rest of them, but I like that. Absolutely love their cheese, the flavor of their cheese. I think I like their crust the best in terms of like their regular pizza crust because it's just so soft and doughy and just it's just packed with flavor. And they're going up against the other two, which has the pan pizza, which in my opinion is arguably probably the best style of pizza, you know, for me personally. As far as chains go, obviously, because that's the chain thing. Just that thicker crust, you get more sauce, more cheese, more toppings. It's just delicious. So Papa John's going against them every day without a pan pizza, and they're handling business. So number 3, Little Caesars. Little Caesars might be the little brother of the group or whatever you want to call it, but for what they have, yeah, prices kind of went up compared to when everything was just so cheap and affordable, and Little Caesars was indefinitely the best choice. I know I didn't say that right, probably. Who cares? But but even that in consideration, like you get the right thing. You get the right stuff at Little Caesars. You get the dips, you know, the cheese jalapeno and the buffalo ranch, and even the regular ranch. And you just make sure you get your pizza well done. And if you're like me, you don't like their pizza sauce, you get light sauce. They do all that. Um, you're just enjoying what you're eating. And in my opinion, when you get a real fresh, really well made Little Caesars order with all the different stuff you want, the pizza, cheese bread, the crazy breadsticks, the wings, the dessert, the crazy puffs and all that stuff, you got the best. From a chain, you got the best. I feel like the best meal you can get, like the best order in terms of a pizza and like the additional other food options, Little Caesars is the best one in my opinion. Probably Papa John's next, but Little Caesars. Then Domino's is also, you know. So yeah, Little Caesars. Then number 4, this is what makes it tough because if I go off pizza versus pizza, if we just talk about the regular pizza, I would still give the edge to Pizza Hut in my opinion, right? Over Domino's. And I do still like the Pizza Hut pan a little bit more than the Domino's pan, but they're very close. But when you modify the order, like you modify the pizza, the sauce, and all that other kind of stuff, the toppings and whatnot, I'd be a fool to give it to Pizza Hut because Domino's and Papa John's is like the masters of that in terms of the pizza chain game. Pizza Hut is mediocre with theirs. Little Caesars doesn't give you no options, and neither does Marco's like talking about. So you lean to those 3 for that. And Pizza Hut at one point was on their level. That was years ago. That was before I even moved back down here. So yeah, it's one of those you need to get it together type of thing. Because how dare you? I know y'all want to see this, I guess. But how dare you? You know, be a part of the big 3 when it comes to the pizza chain game, and you give very mediocre ability to be able to customize your pizza. But Pizza Hut has superior wings. Like just their base form of their pizza, I like it a little bit better than Domino's. Domino's is only really truly ruined by their sauce. But then also their crust, like we just go out their regular crust. I'm not really a fan of that taste, to be honest. But just about everything else about Domino's is legit because Domino's has sandwiches and their sandwiches are good. Domino's has one of the best desserts you can get from any kind of like fast food restaurant or chain restaurant, whatever, which is those lava cakes. Domino's has the tots, which are pretty good. I'm not convinced about their wings. I think their wings are kind of ass, but Domino's has like the pastas. They got the mac and cheese, which I do like. So, yeah, Pizza Hut got wings and got the pizza for the most part, but their breadsticks or whatever, I don't think they're all that great, if I'm being honest. I think their pasta sucks, if I remember correctly. Their cookie, their cookie is trash. I don't care what nobody say. And that's me saying that based on the fact that it's my opinion, right? Don't come on here talking crap. Oh man, you know. No, it's my opinion, bro. I can have my opinion. In my opinion, Pizza Hut's cookie is trash. It's just a big giant chewy Chips Ahoy, basically. And I can't stand those. I don't like that texture, consistency, none of that. Can't even sleep in the same room with the one they sell at Papa John's. Not even close. We can laugh and joke and play and all that stuff about, you know, your opinions on food or whatever the case may be, but to try to like really attack somebody over their opinion, get a life, bro. Seriously. But yeah, so if I'm being honest, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give 4 spots to Domino's with Pizza Hut at the bottom. And I never thought I'd say that, but hey, but just having good pizza and wings is not enough to carry you to the level to compete with the other ones when they have better options. You can look at Little Caesar and say Little Caesar has less than Pizza Hut in terms of the style of pizza, choices in terms of sauce, since they don't give you that option, whatever. They only have a very kind of like basic dessert, though I really like it. But when it's all said and done, Little Caesar just slaps Domino's and Pizza Hut when you really want you some good pizza, and maybe you're not trying to do a Marco's or Papa John's. Don't waste your time with Domino's and Pizza Hut. Just go to Little Caesars, in my opinion. But that's my opinion, right? It's my list, in my opinion. That's it. I'm not saying it's fact. It's fact for me, not for nobody else. So, but that's how it is. But Pizza Hut really need to turn up the game. They did a good job this year with their new release with the little flats and stuff they came out with. It was really good because it wasn't just, oh, we're gonna release a new pizza, quote unquote, but all we did was just change the crust. Unless you're the Shakaroni, you don't really get to get away with that. Little Caesars doing what they did with the little Philly cheesesteak pizza, whatever, was amazing and different because it was different because they don't have that on the menu. But if you've been in the game as long as these other ones, and these are probably options that you've been had at one point or not, I bring something new to the table. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . So, yep, it's been a while, but your boy really sat there and he destroyed 2 medium pizzas. It's getting cold now, as you can clearly see. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my uncle Cowboy from MRTV and Cowboy. Shout out to you, Unc. You were awesome. Shout out to my auntie MR too. I can't leave her out. I can't give him a shout out and not give her a shout out. And I can't give her a shout out and not give him a shout out. They're a package deal. So I love y'all both so much. I can't wait to be able to meet y'all one day, hopefully, with my wife. You know, hopefully at that point she'll be my wife. And we can have like a little nice little video or something. I don't know. But yeah, because I've been wanting to be able to meet y'all and collab and stuff. But as I am now, I'm not worthy of any kind of collabs or anything with anybody. But hopefully, once I start to better upgrade my life and my personal and things like that, then I'll be what I need to be. You know. Shout out to my true first love in terms of a YouTube family member. My auntie Angela eats Picky Palette. We may not be blood related, but I truly do feel and see you as a natural auntie. That wouldn't necessarily be too hard for somebody like me because I'm just that kind of person, but I can still definitely separate you from other people, you know, because there's a very strong, you know, type of like connection that I feel like we have as YouTube auntie and nephew. Always been supportive, always been looking out for me, even when she's been going through stuff. And I can't appreciate her and love her enough, you know. So, Auntie Angela, I love you so much. I definitely can't wait to be able to, you know, meet you in person and be able to collab and stuff like that. 37 minutes. All right. Gotta hurry up because I feel like the camera going to freaking die on me or something. And one thing I'm gonna say before I head out. Like I said, I'm planning on this being the only video from going out getting food from a chain or whatever that I make, not only for this month, but hopefully in January as well. Meaning that any other videos that y'all see from me is, you know, but I'm also not gonna go out my way to just sit there and just try to have to post videos. Because I'm starting to understand that maybe that's part of what kind of did damage to my channel. A lot of people was getting bored, you know, the same old thing. And I understand, I can't get mad at nobody like that. Like, look at any of your favorite YouTubers who's been doing YouTube for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years and stuff. You see how they started. You see there's different periods of time where at one point they made videos like this. And then they made videos like that. And now they're making videos like this. You see what I'm saying? And they're able to thrive. I need to thrive, right? I want to make this a career, so I need to thrive. And doing the same old is not working, so I have to make some tweaks and stuff, but again, y'all bear with me. Y'all give me some ideas, suggestions y'all think could help. King D food channel needs to make a little reconstruction in terms of like how it's presented in terms of me eating food and reviewing food and stuff like that. I already know some people have been saying going out to restaurants, stuff like that. That's still not as easy as you would think. Because if places are playing music and it's loud as hell and, you know, other things like that, then I don't know. And then plus, I don't ever want to go out in public and make a video if I'm sitting in the middle of something where people can be caught, you know, behind the camera. If I can get in a corner somewhere where I can be against the wall and I can see everybody coming and walking by or whatever, and I see the camera in front of me facing me, so it's only catching me and the wall or whatever, then I'd be more comfortable and more inclined to do it. So I do take that consideration. I know some of y'all probably are fans of like the car style videos where people, you know, I don't have a car obviously, but I have been thinking once I finally get my shit together and I do get a car, I'll probably do some car videos too. I also really like this is a YouTuber slash TikTok couple called Jazz and Cam. They are amazing. They're very entertaining. Their energy, their country slang, all that stuff is not slang, but their country accent and things like that is very refreshing. It's very entertaining and amazing to see. I wouldn't mind also kind of doing something like that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying, with Swan, but just in general, you know, I know there's got to be things I got to do to change because I don't want to stay in a box forever where I don't grow. So, but I love y'all and appreciate y'all. You know, we're done. Marco's is so delicious, my favorite. And yeah. Until next we meet again, I love y'all and appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace out. A King Deal production.